All right, Knights of Apollo, what is up, guys? And are you ready to fight in epic battles on Mars? Welcome, guys, to Space Gears. Now, today's video is sponsored. I want to give a big thank you to 2 Bytes Corp for sponsoring today's video and giving me this opportunity. So what exactly is Space Gears? Well, it's a free-to-play game that is a strategy game, essentially. You know what it kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of Total War Arena. You guys remember that game? It was a free-to-play, and you could control... So you fought in battles with a set number of troops, and it was more focused on the tactics and the troop abilities rather than your traditional RTS like StarCraft, where you have to build a base, manage resources, and etc. This is much more like battle and the real focus on special abilities and tactics. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to do a quick rundown about this game, how it works, just the basics, and then we'll jump into some scenarios and show off how the battles work. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So this game is not out yet. So this is like I kind of have like an early playtest access to the game just to show it off to you guys. But there is going to be a demo on Steam from the 19th to the 26th of June. So you don't want to miss out on that. You definitely give the game a try. So use the link down in the video description and wish list the game, follow the game. They also have their socials. I have the socials of the company down in the video description as well, so you can follow up on updates and get reminded when the game is coming out. All right, so the first thing you want to do in Space Gears, now keep in mind, like, the main goal of Space Gears is to terraform Mars. And so you have these different regions on Mars. They're called land. And you need to go on these regions and terraform them. You can see that different regions have different levels. For example, this is level 1 through 5, level 5 through 10, level 10 through 15. So you gotta pick wisely. Now, right now, my base, since I'm new, I'm only level 3. I'm playing at this Utopia place here, Planetia. I'm terrible with words. But yeah, we're here. Our base is here. So in terms of terraforming, it's only at 8%. So we got a lot of work to do. So let's just go ahead and see exactly how this all works. All right, guys. So here we are in the home base, and I wanted to show you exactly how the mechs work, how you can customize them, how you can build them. So if you click on this table here, this is like your creation mech table. You actually can build new mechs. You need a blueprint for it. And we've got a couple here. So we've got the Hornet. He's like a melee mech. He can like jump really far and do damage, which you'll see later on in the video. Then we've got the Eraser mech. This is a cool one. It's almost like a tanky... Well, it's not super... Basically, it can shoot from far away and has rocket abilities, which is awesome. And then, there's different types, too. Look at this. You've got type A and then type B. Interesting. I kind of want to make type B. Now, you need all the resources here, which we have. So, can we do any performance boosters? Let's see, attack +5. Let's go attack. We don't have enough. We don't have any of the... required elements to improve it, so that's okay. We're just gonna build this. Let's just assemble. Yes. And now we're building a mech. Now you're probably wondering, okay, cool, but what do you do with those mechs? Well, if we go to mech, this is our entire list of mechs right now. This is all the mechs that we can use and assemble, and you can organize them in different categories here when you're looking them up. But we also have squads, and you can go in with 3 squads. And this is what kind of reminds me of Total War Arena. Remember, you could pick a general and pick different unit types. Well, this is kind of a similar thing. We've got this Platoon 1. I've got the Eraser type A, Hornet type B, Stalker type B, and a Defender type A. These all have different skill sets and uses, and we can use these guys in... And then here's combat power. So, yeah, it just shows their strength. We can use these guys in different ways, and they kind of work together to defeat, potential opponents and whatnot. We also have our storage. This is, like, currently what we have for resources. So that's important when you're trying to figure out what you need to build the mechs. And yeah, that's essentially the mechs right there. So let's go to world. And this is where, if you click on your region, you can scan for potential enemies. And this is where it's going to give you some missions here. Now this mission, the enemy has a strength of 30,000. We have a strength of 232,000. So is it going to be exactly challenging? No, but that's okay, because now I can show you how these units work without having to like really focus on trying to win the battle. But anyways, let's go attack. And we're going to go travel to that location. And we're going to jump right in. And this is where the real fun begins, guys. So, as you can see, we've got our different characters here. Our mechs.
Awaiting instructions.
Woo! Look at this. So, to quickly click on them, you can just click.
Defend your stronghold to complete.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, assistant. You can quickly click by pressing 1, 2, 3, and 4.
What are my orders?
Go ahead, command.
And you can see on this screen that there's different skill abilities. So, for example, let's do the Hornets. The Hornets have 2 different stances. If you press W, they use a different stance, right? Okay, so for example, the first one, if we switch stances, they actually use a different weapon. So if we press W, they actually are going to focus their rocket fire at the enemy. And if we press Q, that's their first stance, they focus their main gun. It's like a more traditional gun. Oh, here we go. We're fighting. We might want to focus here because these guys could be dangerous. Here, I'm going to use an ability. Oh, there we go. We won. Okay, never mind. There we go. I thought we were going to need some support. But if you press here, if you press R, or I'm sorry, if you press E, they've got a special bombardment ability. Watch this.
Enemy spotted.
And you can see like how these different abilities work, right? Especially in a PvP. Oh, our base is under attack? Oh, I'm not paying attention. Sorry. I'm focusing on telling you how the controls work here.
Yeah, boss. Sure about that?
Yeah, let's get these guys. Come on, get them. Yeah! So you can see these guys are melee. They also have a sprint ability, so watch this. You see that? That's pretty cool. Boom! They can move fast. Now, these guys are like shotgun units. Watch. Ready?
Target sight.
Oh, yeah! So they do close range. That was their ability there. It's called knockback fire. They also have a speed boost ability that makes them a little bit faster. They're kind of slower mechs. You know, they're slow but deadly close range. These guys, this is my first time using this type. It looks like they're just like heavy infantry. Let's see, let's look at their ability here. Ooh.
None shall pass.
Oh, look at that. That's cool. And then they have a shield ability. Yeah, these are definitely your tank mechs, you know, that you use to be the frontline force. You know, you see how that plays out? Again, similar to Total War Arena, you have these different units. You have these guys.
Saving combat data.
Oh, did we win? Oh, we won. We'll do another one because that went by so fast. You can see that it's, you know, these missions, because it's an early stage area, the missions are fairly easy. And look at this. Look at all this upgrade and material that we've earned. So that's basically why you want to fight in these missions. You gain material from fighting in the mission. But we're going to do it again. Let's just scan for another one. Maybe, okay, I think it's going to be similar, I believe. So, and then you can see the rewards. Oh, look at blueprints. There we go. So we're going to fight in another one. But yeah, you can kind of understand. You can see how these different mech types kind of work together as you play.
Fleet on site.
You know, if I was playing online,
preparing orbital strike.
If I was playing online against other players, I'd probably build a diverse squad of forces. You know, I would definitely go in first with these guys. I would have these guys in a back line. These guys seem kind of like, they're not completely weak, but they're more of they're like almost like archers in a way. You want to sit them back. They can do a bombardment ability from pretty far away. So you don't really need them to be close. And then you have your melee. This is like a shock troop. These Hornets are shock troops. They go in and go out. I mean, these guys are nasty. And then, of course, these are your close range units. Yeah, so you definitely can see like how they all come together and they all work together oh, here we go again. Get him, get him. Let's flank. Flanking maneuver. Come on, go, 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 go. And as soon as we get close, watch this. Ready? Ah! Awesome.
None standing.
Nice job.
When you are.
So that's probably the scariest unit that we have to deal with there. The rest is just dealing with these little robots.
What are my orders? On the double.
And yeah, they all move together as a squad. And it's, you know, this just shows that, okay, yeah, it's definitely focused with tactics. It's focused with, you know, getting creative with the different unit types and using them the best way possible. It's not a strategy game that focuses on base building and managing resources during the battle, you know, and that's what I really like about it. I personally like strategy games like this where you go in with a set number of troops and you've got to use them strategically to win the day. There we go. We took those guys out. So we got 30 seconds left here, and we're gonna win another one. Let's just go ahead and use abilities here. Ah! Now let me see what happens when you change
Go ahead, command.
their different
Heading to target coordinates.
stance.
Full speed ahead.
Oh wow! So that's like a stationary. That's like a hyper defensive stance. They can't move in this stance. That's pretty cool. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's pretty cool. I like that stuff.
Mission complete. Saving combat data. Returning to base.
Yes. So, hopefully this gives you a bit of an insight to the game. You can see how, you know, how you gather resources, how you build up your base, how you build your mechs and manage them. Let me go ahead and show you really quick. Actually, we're going to build a new mech squad. So if we go to platoon 2, we can, oh, sorry. We go to platoon 2, we'll hit empty here. And we don't have any mechs here. So let's just go ahead. What you do first is choose a leader. And then you pick the different mech styles. So let's just say we want a Hornet type. Let's do type. Do we only have type Bs? I guess we do. So we'll do a Hornet type B. And you can see what they can do, the formations, the abilities. And then you can hit auto select. And what that's going to do is fill in the entire squad with more Hornets. And then you just quickly hit save. And there you go. We've got our squad. So now if we look at squads, there it is. It's in the second platoon. So, and you can, I think it's up to 5. Yeah, 5 squads that you can put into a platoon. So, pretty cool stuff. It's not too complicated. It's really fun. And then if you want to do multiplayer, so if you go to World, you can go to PvP. And they have of course, they have a ranked mode. So they're going to have some fun competitive matches. They also have a normal 1v1, 2v2, and a 4v4. A 4v4, guys. And over here, you can select what platoon you want to play with. Right there, we'll go play in platoon 1. Now, it's going to be difficult to find a match just because this is like super early. There's not a lot of people that have access to this right now. So I'm probably going to save, you know, a multiplayer battle for a future video, maybe when the demo comes out. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up here for today, showing off Space Gears. I think it's really cool. Again, it reminds me of Total War Arena, and I like that. I like the fact that you got to use these mechs strategically and use tactics with them. So yeah, another big thank you to 2 Bytes Corp for sponsoring the video. Don't forget, guys, look down the video description, wish list the game, check it out on the Steam page, and also follow their socials in the video description as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.